Hello and welcome to physics class. Today our topic is types of friction. Frictions are basically three types: static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction. So let's discuss about the frictions deeply. First is static friction. It is the maximum value of frictional force between two surfaces which can prevent one surface from sliding over the other. It keeps the object stationary when it is placed on a surface. For example, it prevents a car from sliding down a hill when parked. Static friction varies based on the force applied on the object but has maximum value. When the applied force overcomes static friction, the object starts moving. At this point, static friction ceases and kinetic friction or sliding friction takes over. Next, coming to sliding friction. Sliding or kinetic friction is the friction that results from two surfaces being pressed against each other while sliding. It is this sliding friction that makes sure an object does not continue to move forever when a force has acted on it. However, sliding friction is less than static friction for the same materials in contact. For example, sliding friction are a washing machine pushed along the floor or a book being slid on a table. Because the high magnitude of sliding friction, one prefers to roll an object on wheels other than dragging it along, as rolling friction is far less. So what is rolling friction? Let's see. Rolling friction occurs when one object rolls across the other. For example, when a ball or a tire or a wheel rolls on a surface. Rolling friction is the resistive force that slows down the motion of a rolling ball or wheel. It is not easy to slide a suitcase on the floor, but if the suitcase has wheels, it is much easier. This is because rolling friction is less than sliding friction. So, these are the types of friction. Let's see some advantages and disadvantages of friction. First, the advantages of friction. Friction between our feet and the ground helps us to walk steadily, otherwise we would slip. That means friction helps to walk on the ground. Second, friction helps to use the brake of vehicles. Friction between the wheels and the road helps a vehicle to move steadily on the road, otherwise we would skid. And friction between the brake shoe and the wheels make a vehicle stop when the brakes are applied. With the help of friction, we can write on the paper. And fourth, it helps in running the floor. So these were some advantages of friction. Coming to some disadvantages of friction. Friction causes wear and tear. A shoe sole wears out after repeated use. In the same way, tires of vehicles wear out due to friction. Also, different parts of machines wear out due to friction. That means friction, wear and tear in the machinery is due to friction. Friction develops heat in machines. The heat produced due to friction is the wastage of energy and can damage machines if it is not controlled. Automobiles consumes more fuel. Heavy vehicles requires more power to move. Friction is disadvantageous in situations where we want an object to move at a high speed. This is because friction causes moving objects to slow down. Due to friction, noise is produced. So this was the disadvantages of friction. That's all today.